And we had a 30-minute intro call that to reframe my current position. And I am at a large law firm wanting to not be there and thinking that it was something that was required to be endured for some arbitrary amount of additional time, reframing that to why can't we make a change right here, right now? And that started us down the path to working together to allow me to change my mindset and realize that the game I was playing wasn't one that I really wanted to participate in and find fulfillment, joy, whatever outside of that context, and take a leap of faith and follow what I truly wanted to do, whatever that was. And it took a few months in the grand scheme of things, not very long at all, to kind of come out the other side, leaving the law firm. There was certainly a level of comfort and security. The comfort being I had a very good answer to the cocktail party question of what do you do? And I had very good security in that twice a month something showed up in the bank account that provided as much or more than we needed as a family to get by in the manner in which we like to operate. I changed the rules such that, okay, if there's a game to be played, I've already won. Let me go try something else. So it was the day before I reached out to you. I have a wife, one teenager and one middle schooler, two boys. So we're in the car and we're talking with the kids about what they want to do when they grow up. That sort of conversation. And we asked my older son what he wants to do. And I think it was 13 at the time. He's given standard 13-year-old answers, which are one word max, sometimes a grunt, that sort of thing. I want to be an NBA basketball player. Okay, do you have a plan B? Nope. And we move over to my 11-year-old who is a lot more introspective, and he really thinks about it. And he was saying how he wants to be an engineer or do something with electronics, mechanics, technology, that sort of thing. And his brother interrupted him and said, no, that's not what you're going to do. You're going to study real hard in school, make good grades like you always do, go get a great job, and absolutely hate what you do, just like that. And that was my 2x4 moment.
I'm a litigation attorney. I spent half of my practice defending personal injury claims and the second half defending employers in workers' compensation claims. And I have steadily done that with the same law firm for 33 years. The landscape has changed quite a bit. There have become some challenges which have been introduced to this industry across the board. Most attorneys that I talk to are feeling the same way. It's become less enjoyable and more frustrating as we deal with insurance companies who are now constantly cutting our legal bills, claiming that we overcharge for each event, that it took too long, or that it was more of a paralegal task, or that it doesn't require specialized knowledge. And then they deflate our rates as well. So when you combine those two, we just can't sustain the level of talent that we would like to have because insurance companies aren't willing to pay us what we need to keep that going. For the last several years, the frustration that I just mentioned has been mounting and growing. I wasn't seeing any real light at the end of the tunnel. I really wasn't sure how much longer I would be able to do it. Especially in the last year, I was really thinking there has got to be more to my life than fighting with my own clients to get paid. The fear. I was like, I know nothing else. I've been doing this since I got out of law school. It's almost like a golden handcuffs. I have no other skill set. I'm not sure what else I could possibly do and pay my mortgage. Almost everybody that I know is a lawyer or a judge or somehow in that sphere. And as I imagined not doing it, and not having that, being surrounded by those people, my people, I became pretty concerned that it's all I know. It's all I am, who all I've been for 3 decades. I thought about meeting planning. I thought about just volunteering. I thought about a lot of things mentally. It sucks you in and makes it tough to get out. Working extra hours and you're, missing things and sacrificing things so that you could get your work done, and nobody seems to care anyway. And then on top of that, they don't value you because they don't want to pay you. The thought of going through that for the next 10 years, which is what I thought I would end up doing was just untenable to me. There's got to be a happier path to living the rest of my life.
I'm just at a really good place right now where I'm going to go back out on my own, be my own boss, and do what I want to do. People like it, fine. If they don't, fine. I have control over my life, but also that I can just be, I'm just tired of not being honest, with myself, with other people. I don't need it anymore. I don't need to kiss anybody's ass. I don't need to pretend to like people. It's a very satisfying feeling, peaceful feeling. It feels like a ton of bricks lifted off your shoulders. When you start now practicing law and you're young, there's like a formula. And this is how you do it. This is what you need to be and how you need to act and think and so forth. Meeting you, it opened my eyes to, well, yeah, you're a lawyer, but that doesn't define who you are. As a person, that's what I do. Telling me how Mr. Rose said, well, when you had doubts. No, you need to become a lawyer. So then we have one good lawyer. And there are people out there that are starving for that kind of person in their life, that kind of person that they're partnering with to solve whatever problem